Meeting called to order.
Take it off the wall.
Councilmember Chapman. Here. Councilmember Clayton. Here. Councilmember Kendall.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Quinn. Here. Mayor Moore.
Here.
Please stand for a silent prayer, a moment of reflection. We will now salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As to comply with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 PL 1975, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in the following manner. The annual notice was forwarded to the Asbury Park Press, the Coaster, and the Star-Ledger on January 7th, 2022, and posted on the bulletin board the same date. All notices are on file with the city clerk. We are now on to proclamations. We have a proclamation recognizing November as Family Court Awareness Month. Next up is public participation. May I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Public participation portion is now open. Any member of the public who wishes to speak, please use the microphone, state your name and address for the record, and there will be a 3-minute time limit for each speaker.
Hi, everybody. I really like this afternoon time. It's nice. I'm sorry, I have a little laryngitis. Sylvia, Asbury Park Chamber of Commerce. I haven't had a chance to come in and tell everybody how our last 2 events had gone. We had our Asbury Fest, which was fantastic, and I just really have to say, our DPW, really, I can't say enough of how well the department is run. That park was spectacular. They come in and they do the cleanup for us hourly. We contract to have the trash removal with the town. The police department, they were handing out the re-entry cards, like really engaging with the visitors that came in. The event itself, I think I calculated it brought in about 25,000 people over the weekend. It was probably the biggest one we've had. We were able to raise quite a lot of money for our charity partner, which was Coastal Habitat for Humanity. I'll have an announcement on what that number exactly was in the next couple of weeks. But it really, I think it was probably our smoothest one. So I wanted to thank you guys for everything that you do. And our EMTs came in, introduced themselves, told me exactly where they were going to be in case we needed anybody at any particular part of the park. It really just, everything worked flawlessly. And then 2 weeks after that was the zombie walk, which was spectacular. And the police department, they managed the street closures for us and everything. I didn't get a single complaint. Normally, if there's anything, I get a call the following Monday. Not a single thing. Everybody was just really thrilled with it. The visitors were wonderful. I think that brought in probably about, between participants and people viewing, I'm going to guess about 13 or 14,000 people, and I got a lot of response from our businesses that felt that they had seen improvement over, for the shoulder season from both of those events. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of how well all of your departments are running, and specifically, I have to say, which I don't think I've ever brought up, T-Gates. With the fire department, worked with Chief Ketty. She's unbelievable. And I think I've neglected to say that in the past specifically, but I just really wanted to point her out this year. So thank you for everything. And we're on to our next bunch of things. We'll be looking to do the business decorating contest again this year. We haven't had it for the last couple of years because of COVID, but we're trying to brighten up the city and make sure people remember that we're open all year.
Thank you.
And kudos to you, Sylvia. I think all of us were at the event, at least the Asbury Fest, and it was fantastic as usual. Great vendors, great food, great music.
It was terrific.
Any members of the public wish to speak?
Motion to close.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Public participation portion is now closed. We are now on to the consent agenda. All matters listed on consent agenda are presented collectively to City Council and will be considered for approval with one vote. These matters are considered to be routine in nature, and there will be no individual discussion of these items. If the discussion is required by one or more council members as to any particular item, then said item shall be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. On consent today, we have resolutions 2022-415 through 2022-419. Do I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Councilmember Chapman.
Yes, what about 414? Did you say 414?
414 through 419. Thank you. Councilmember Chapman.
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton.
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn.
Question.
Yep.
I think I sent the question to you, Donna. Just any reason why we're doing this? I have no problem with it. I'm a yes on it. Just the sidewalk on Deal Lake. Is that like to keep the continuation of like the path? Did I read? I can tell you.
Which one are you talking about, Amy? I just want to look at.
All right, let
What
me look at
number?
my email. Hold on one second. 418. I have as adding, I'm guessing some sort of sidewalk or walking path to a portion of
Yeah, this
the
is,
green
this
space
is
of
the
Deal
part
Lake.
of the DOT program.
Yeah,
So, yeah, go ahead, James.
it's a application for a transportation alternatives grant to extend the sidewalk that currently ends at Web Street along the lakeside to Main Street. Currently, people getting out of their cars along that side of the lake and they have to cross grid block. This will encourage them to walk to the crosswalk, safely cross, as well as if you're on a nice path along the lake, closer to the benches, closer to the docks and all the recreational use that come with the lake.
And this goes hand in hand with the work that was done there 2-3 years ago. This is all part of that whole same project.
Yeah, so then my only question was, is it a path or is it so it says sidewalk, but at the top of Deal Lake, there's actually like a little path. I don't know that I would call it a sidewalk.
Which side?
The top part, like near Fisherman's Lot. There's a path there, but
This would be more, it doesn't have the width, I don't think, for like a multi-use path or anything, this would more be like a sidewalk.
it's more like a sidewalk, okay.
And this is actually something that people asked for in participatory
Yes.
budget. as
Yeah, no,
well.
I'm
Yeah, it
for it,
was
I just
already,
was,
I think,
just was
already
getting
kind of
it.
blessed and approved as part of the overall plan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so all of our side of Deal Lake would have some sort of area to walk on, as opposed to the grass, which is there now. Okay, yeah,
Or the street.
or the street. Okay, sure.
How many trees?
Are you gonna cut down trees?
We might have to move a couple of trees or utility poles, but we shouldn't, we're not removing them.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Deputy Mayor Quinn, your vote was?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Mayor Moore?
Yes.
Thank you. We're now on to individual resolutions. I have Resolution 2022-420, a resolution approving payment of bills.
Move it.
Second?
Councilmember Chapman?
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton?
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes.
Resolution 2022-421, resolution authorizing the purchase and installation of commuters, frames, and control panels at the wastewater treatment plant.
Move it?
Second?
Councilmember Chapman?
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton?
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes.
Resolution 2022-422, resolution authorizing an annual service agreement with Power DMS for the police department.
Move it.
Second.
Councilmember Chapman?
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton?
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes.
Resolution 2022-423, a resolution authorizing a professional services contract to T&M Associates for various roadway and sidewalk improvements.
Move it?
Second?
Councilmember Chapman?
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton?
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes.
Resolution 2022-424, a resolution authorizing the repairs to the 2016 Ford Explorer utility police interceptor vehicle.
Move it?
Second.
Councilmember Chapman?
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton?
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes.
Resolution 2022-425, a resolution rescinding Resolution 2021-111 and authorizing a contract for the removal and replacement of sanitary manholes with community development block grant funding.
Move it.
Second?
Question. So these are the circular things that are on the ground, right?
The manholes, yes.
Okay. And are they, did we already purchase them and put them down? Or no, we're ordering the
This
purchasing
is
now?
authorizing the purchase of the manholes.
Okay, so can you and I just go offline and possibly talk about, the municipalities are painting these, right? They're like putting they're adding art to them.
Okay.
And so I was gonna ask you, can we just discuss that, if that's a possibility to do?
Art to the manholes.
Yeah. So a number
How do
of
they
local
get
towns.
fixed?
If we can't do it, that's fine. I just wanna have like a minute discussion on it.
understand.
You paint the manhole, so you paint an underwater theme of water on the manhole.
And then when it gets run over, like, do we have
It
to
fades.
keep painting it, or just paint it once and then that's it?
I mean, that's open for debate.
I'll have to look into that, we'll have to.
Yeah, I can send you some towns who do it.
Okay.
As long as like, on most manholes, it says
There's no-
sanitary sewer, it says stormwater, as long as you're not covering that up.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Well,
can't
it
cover
would be
that
covered
because.
up.
Yeah, I'll send what other towns have done,
Okay.
and then we'll see if we can do it.
Yeah, I was thinking more for stormwater than a sanitary sewer. A sanitary sewer I wouldn't mess with, but a stormwater we could probably look at.
Like the drain of, so towns are painting the stormwater.
Yeah, so these are the sanitary manholes, these are the ones that, for our sewer system. I would be more amenable to going around town and finding some stormwater ones
Right.
to paint rather than the sanitary.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
maybe not for this.
And maybe that's what I'm seeing online and I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I
it's
mean, if
this.
you wanna identify some stormwater throughout the city, we could certainly talk about that. I would just be hesitant to say yes, and then every year we have to go out and paint them again, but we can
Okay.
talk about it.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
Sunset Lake Commission was looking at actually having some art drawn on some of those.
Good, do they have money?
On the stormwater.
Yeah, because,
Yeah, yeah.
just to let people know not to put anything
And
in there,
where
if it goes
don't put
into
your
the lake,
leaves
this
there.
goes into the lake.
I may
Stormwater-
I may
That's fine,
not be
no problem.
understanding the
Yeah.
manholes and the
Yeah,
sewer things
it's not the
and what towns
manhole,
are doing.
it's like around the sewer.
Yeah, so
Done.
we can certainly do that, yes.
Okay.
But for this instance with the sanitary, I would not be
No
amenable to
problem.
doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's work on that.
All right.
Roll call, Councilmember Chapman.
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton.
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn.
Yes.
Mayor Moore.
Yes.
Resolution 2022-427, a resolution appointing a deputy city clerk for the city of Asbury Park.
Move it.
Second.
Councilmember Chapman.
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton.
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn.
Yes.
Mayor Moore.
Yes.
Resolution 2022-428, a resolution appointing registrar of vital statistics.
Move it. Second?
Councilmember Chapman.
Yes.
Councilmember Clayton.
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Quinn.
Yes.
Mayor Moore.
Yes.
Nobody has anything else, we're on to adjournment.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned, thank you.